Go ahead. Jump. Wow. That's our charge from Pastor Agatha this week. She's so right with her observation that people who have done meaningful things, people who have gone on to achieve some outstanding things, had to make a decision to move despite the uncertainty of the outcome. And one thing that has really stood out with people in the Bible, people that we read about in the Bible, people like Moses in particular, for me, oh my goodness, Moses, excuse me, Abraham, Daniel, they all had a thriving relationship with God. And as a result of this thriving relationship that they had with God, they had the confidence to move. Moses probably did not realize that he was going to meet the Red Sea in front of him, but he had something in his hand. And with that thriving relationship he had with God, the Red Sea was parted. I'm going to read from Deuteronomy 33, verse 27. One thing that's special about the book of Deuteronomy is Moses was literally giving this almost like parting remarks to the children of Israel. Like, look how far we've come. For where you're going to, know this. And he said, the eternal God, he is your refuge. Let me just pause there. When I was reading the devotional, I was just reminded of something people have stopped now because medical science has told us it is not good to keep throwing children up, right? Well, many years ago, and I think some parents still do it, it's not safe. When you throw a baby up and the baby giggles and dad or mom is right there to catch the baby, they have such faith that they're not going to fall because they'll be caught. If you can use that or think of that analogy, that's how it is with God. When we go ahead and jump, he's there to catch us. He's our refuge. He's a loving father. He will not leave us. He will not leave you. If you've had to make a decision to move and you don't know what the outcome is, or you're not even sure what lies ahead, just keep your thriving or keep your relationship with God thriving. He will lead you. The eternal God is your refuge, and underneath are the everlasting arms, the arms of God, the outstretched arms of God, there to hold you, to catch you, to protect you, to guide you. And you know what? Not only is he protecting you, he will drive out your enemies before you, saying, destroy them. Wow, this is our God. He's awesome. The Egyptians were behind them, the Red Sea before them. And God showed up and showed off with how they were destroyed. So don't you worry. God has got you. Go ahead. Jump. The eternal God is your refuge. Have a wonderful week.